Today is Sunday, August 30, and this is the Tipoff, where we tip you off on today's NBA matchups, how to gamble, how to bet. Gabe, who's tipping off today?
We got a triple header today. First up, we've got Boston and Toronto. First game of the second round. Toronto is favored by 2.5 points. I'm taking Toronto. Kyle Lowry looks like he's going to give it a go for the Raptors. Both teams are coming off convincing first-round sweeps. I'm offering my usual advice. Don't bet against the dinosaurs.
Boston is a championship franchise. Bet on Boston.
You know the Raptors are the defending champions, right?
Yeah, but they don't have the history and the heritage and the luck of the Celtics.
What goes farther back than dinosaurs? All right, anyways, moving on.
Four-leaf clovers.
All right, next we've got the Clippers in Dallas. LA is favored by 10.5 points. I'm taking Dallas. Luka Doncic, Tim Hardaway Jr., Trey Burke, Dorian Finney-Smith all dealing with injuries, but I think we expect them all to play. Kristaps Porzingis out for the Mavericks. I'm expecting that the Mavericks, while they may not win this game, that they're going to make it a little bit more competitive than Game 5 was, and they were really blown out by God knows how many points. So I'm going to predict that Dallas keeps it within 10, and it's going to be a relatively close game here.
Well, what's with the Clippers anyway as a name? I mean, where does that come from?
The ship.
The Clipper ship?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they got my gamble. I'm going to go with the Clipper ships. Good luck to you, Clipper ships.
All right. The finale, we've got Denver and Utah. Utah favored by 2.5 points. I'm taking Denver. Nuggets are getting Gary Harris back for this one. Perhaps his point of attack defense is going to be enough to tilt the scales in Denver's direction today. We've got to get one Game 7 out of this first round. So I'm going to take Denver here. Say they force a Game 7.
Clippers, it could never be a football team because clipping is a 15-yard penalty.
Okay.
Clippers. They're going to clip them anyway. All right, so I'm going for Utah. I've been to Utah, not only to see the Jazz play, but for other reasons. And I once.
Namely?
Well, it's a kind of a personal story, but I once drove a prisoner from Southern California to his father's home in I don't know where, Utah, some who knows where Utah.
Was it a pleasant trip?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that does it for today's episode of The Tip-Off, where one of us is always right. Thanks for tuning in.